Hello, everyone, on this incredibly beautiful Sunday morning here in Arlington, Virginia. Let me know if you're here. I'm looking forward to this sit together. Today's topic: growing capacity for cognitive dissonance couples with the open-heartedness of last week's meditation. This week's theme on the YouTube videos in the morning is fresh takes, different perspectives. Sensing the more of what is here, as Eric Schiffman would say. Not morning anymore. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me for meditation on this beautiful Sunday, last day of May morning. My name's aLex. You're joining us on Sun and Moon Yoga Studio's YouTube channel, our virtual presence, one of them these days. So today's topic is growing our capacity for cognitive dissonance. Building on last week's topic of opening our hearts, of cultivating the heart space, the qualities of the heart, goes perfectly with this week's theme. You may often find yourself holding paradoxical thoughts of feeling fear and possibly feeling gratitude at the same time, feeling fear for something on the horizon or due to things in the news. And at the same time, having a gratitude for certain family constellations or your health or something else. And the mind has a hard time with reconciling opposites like this. However, for the heart, it's not a difficult space to keep. In the Chinese medicine tradition, the element of metal is partly about, corresponds with the season of fall, corresponds with letting go, like the leaves letting go of their anchors on the trees. And it also corresponds to recognizing what is precious and tending to that and celebrating it. So these are, in a way, opposites, an example of the opposites we might hold. So let's take our seats, and that is, make your seat as comfortable as possible, whether it is like me sitting on the floor or in a chair or lying on the ground perhaps, or in legs up the wall even. Take time to let yourself feel the support underneath you of the ground, and it's Earth's complementary force of gravity that helps hold us in place. And as you set up this seat, this supported place, the one place that you are right now, we're setting it up comfortably so that we can gravitate towards stillness. toward this trio of stillness and silence and spaciousness. And we begin to notice that we are breathing. And this breath coming in and out, we might allow it to be invite it to be as free flowing as possible, like a river, unhindered by any rocks or branches or even a dam. The river continues to flow even if it's just a trickle over the dam. Make any small adjustments in the beginning still here of ensuring that we're comfortable at the lower body and the feet and legs and pelvis, allowing that pedestal for the uplift of the spine, buoyancy of the heart, throat and head. We start to enter a quieter and quieter receptive listening mode. Becoming more and more aware of the granular aspects of anything that arrives for us. What actually, in truth, does the breath here now feel like? Not an imposed image from the past, but actually what it feels like here now for us. So we anchor into the sense of ground. We're vibrantly present and alert with the nourishment of breath. And then we're lightly open, upright in the spine, our senses receptive. We're open to the space around and all sounds. And each messenger that arrives for us through perhaps a thought, a physical sensation, a fragrance from the open windows. And yet we keenly become more and more aware of silence. So part of what happens when we sit quietly in meditation is that we are cultivating the seeds of various qualities within us that help us to stay open, that help us to hold space for all manner of experiences, whether they make sense to the mind and the heart, to the ego, or not. Seeds of knowing comfort, where we can find sources of comfort that reside within us. Seeds of courage to stay with something that may be difficult, tragic, unfair, unjust, tormenting, painful. Seeds of compassion that lead us to more and more know deeply that we are not separate in any way. So well anchored, breathing, relaxed. We can be more and more wide, open-hearted, open-sensing, open-armed, welcoming to all that comes our way. All the gifts coming to us and asking for our responses of compassion, calmness, courage, action, speech, availability, responsibility. Let's continue to relax together into this space. Allow yourself to more vividly notice and more specifically notice your own responses, reactions, the details of what arrives as we hold this quiet, still space. And if your mind is very mad monkey, you might bring your attention deep to the belly, emphasize your in-breath a little bit. And you might even focus on the feel of your hands, the heaviness of your hands. And you may have your own favorite image to bring to mind to help you anchor. And to bring closure to our short practice together today, bring your right and left palms in front of your heart, reminding us of those capacity, those seeds of compassion and open-heartedness within each of us. Take time each day to cultivate that element of space. And it might be in just stopping to smell peonies along your walk. Just stopping and truly drinking in the moment there, the fragrance, the temperature, your feet on the ground, the wholeness of the moment. And will make you more and more available for the more challenging moments that also inevitably come to each of us. And together, we connect more and more in this space that not only welcomes and holds all, but by that virtue reminds us that we are all in this together and we're not separate. A concept you've heard often, I'm sure often, and sometimes it takes some time before we make that alive for ourselves in each in our own way, truly alive in our beings. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for meditating together today and for visiting our Sun and Moon Yoga Studio YouTube page.